Hi everyone, it's Jeanette back for day 11 of the 100-day project that Rachel at Roxy Creations is doing. Today is something from Wendy's Journal Adventures. So I went over and had a look, and Wendy had a window envelope and I think she called them an alteration card. Yes, she did. I had a few cards that were in in Tracy's little folder that I've got. So I'm hoping that they are from Tracy's kit. I'll have a look and see if I can find which kit it was and pop that down below. And you need a envelope. Now, the envelopes I've got are a little bit too big. Oh, don't stick down again. A little bit too small. You probably could still use it. I might even try one at some stage. That taller one might be even. It's not as wide, but I don't think that would matter. You just needed to have something a little bit wider, and these I got on Etsy from an Australian supplier, and I will find those and put them down below, and they're the right size. A little bit tall, but I can live with that. Okay, I've got some bits here to play with. What I want to show you is, this is one that I did off camera to go with the frog journal that I was doing yesterday, and I decorated the top of that card. Inside I've just got a frog in a pond, a Makey stamp. This is some, I think this one's Gale's Eco Paper, and then I just put one of the little frog cards in there to pick through the window. Some Tracy labels and one of those frogs that I got from the Curie something store. I'll link that again below. That's in it. It is in yesterday's description box. So yeah, and this one I just backed it onto some Creams cardstock and used one of my punches to pop the label on. So to cover this one, what I did was I opened up an envelope, and then I just laid the cardstock underneath. I just popped it on the edge like that, and then I just drew around the circle, and then this one I cut out freehand. This one I used my scalpel blade and just cut around, and I did get a better look with the scalpel blade. So that's entirely up to how you fancy cutting it out, but it's a good little way of getting the exact positioning, and then you just pop it on and then just trim around the bits that are left behind. I've been doing that for quite a while. I've got a couple of other little templates from different size window envelopes that I use. Stay up on that shelf. Okay, first up, this one I'm not going to cut the piece out. I'm actually going to I must stop saying that. I'm going to use one of Rachel's antique letters, and stick that down there to start with. Yeah. Actually, what I'll do, and I didn't do on the last one, and I did cause a little bit of grief, was just stick this down so that when you stick a piece over the top of it, it's all done. So we've got that. So we'll start again, and Wendy just showed us to tap it down so that it falls down to the bottom, and then just glue your bit on. This one stuck to the other part of the envelope while I wasn't looking. Must have been tossing bits and pieces around as usual while I'm trying to work out what I'm going to do. And this part here is stuck down onto your page, so that's easy peasy. I'll just do this one. This is a piece of one of Rachel's kit from her antique letters. So I'll just ink this up. It's a good little project. I was quite excited. I love following Wendy, and I can never get mine to look as nice as what Wendy does. She's just got that knack, hasn't she, of just making everything look so yummy and so easy. So I hope this will be as easy for you guys to do, but I will link her tutorial on this below. So then that just folds over like that. Then I did pre-cut a few little bits to go down the side. So I'll get that out the way a bit. I think I might just ink glue the envelope. Just glue it down on here just to cover all those pieces of the envelope and just leave the window poking through. Oh, yeah, lighter. So I just went around and pre-cut these. I just lined them up and used my ruler to rip the edges down. Now I want that little piece down the bottom there and that one there, so I want to put that on top, and I want to just rip that. I meant to do that before I laid it down. I just like that little raggedy edge that is around there, so if I put that underneath, and I did print these on tea-dyed paper, which just gives a really old, beautiful old look. So we'll pop that on to there like that, and then I'll just, probably going to throw it in today. That sort of blends in pretty well there. And this part across the bottom I've just got plain, so I'm just going to use the plain little edge there and pop across the bottom. This is all in camera. I'm trying to work out this new idea. just fold it up and trim the edges. This part here at the back where the flap is, that'll get folded down, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Now across the top, I'm just going to I'll take that bit off, but then I just want to take another little slither so that we can tuck down into the top of the pocket, and it's only a teeny weeny little piece just to beauty. So all those little bits I'll put in my little box up here, and there we've got the little front covered. The only thing I forgot to do was just pop the ink around the edges. You can see the white come out, and I meant to do that first. Now that's alright, it can be just inked again afterwards, just running it into the it's that grungy, you really don't need ink, but there we go. And I'll just take off the little bit of ink off the window. There we go. Okay, now I have bits and pieces here. I've got some, these are Tracy Fox, and I can't remember, I think it was, no, I'm not even going to say because I'm not sure. I will pop it in the description below. I do like those. To be poking through there, and that'll be nice. It's got the little piece to come up, and I'm not even going to worry that that's a bit narrower than that. I think that's rather nice on that one. And I do want something to just pop on the side. Whether I put the I wonder if I can just, let's see if I can do that to make it fit a bit. We don't have to have it all, but I hope you're enjoying these little videos. I haven't really advertised them a lot. I suppose I should start doing that, but we'll get on to doing some of it. I'm just so enjoying the waking up in the morning and watching Rachel and finding out what she's doing, and then getting out here and being able to get out here every day. It's just brilliant. When you know, just other times you've got different commitments that you've got to go to and what have you, but at the moment it's all pretty free. So this week it's even better. The kids don't have to come for daycare, they can stay home with their daddy. So this is going to take forever, isn't it? I wish I could speed it up. I'll keep saying that. I must learn, must get into it. I did actually go on YouTube and watched a video of the iMovies and see how that works. So looks good when somebody else does it, and then you go off and you forget everything they've said. Now I'll go down and I might nip that little bit off. These scissors I'm using are a Fiskars scissor. I got them at Spotlight. They weren't very dear, and they are really good. My other little bubby ones are good too. They actually fit right in my hand, and these, they really just fit right in and are nice and comfortable when you're cutting all night, you know, cut out it around watching telly and all that sort of thing, and they are very comfortable to use. Okay, I'll just go around here, and I hope this looks right after I've finished it all. Just thought the red might just marry up nicely there with the berries in the window. I'm going to have to cut. And I might just cut that one. Yeah. Or is it too much the same? Needn't have cut it off, hey? Yeah, I was going to put one of these. I've done them. They're a Tracy, one of her labels, and they are one of her plates. And I thought that would be really nice on there to still be able to see through. I like that one. Now with this, I use my so that is going down. It dries clear, so you don't see through the vellum, which is great. And you don't need a lot of it. So that's all I'm going to do there, just to do like that there. But what do we do here? I wonder if I've got a little bird. I've got these that I've been cutting out little. I've got some. I printed out some stuff on my computer and it went fuzzy, and I popped it where the papers were and put it back in when I was printing the labels, and it almost looks eco-dyed, so I thought I'm going to keep those and have them a little bit, be a little bit different. I use those I need to do. This is where it takes forever, doesn't it? A lot of these I've got in here are quite big, I think. There's some stuff out the way. And they're either that or they're going the wrong way by the look. Oh, there's a little one. There's another little one. Oh, oh. Little flower. A few little birds there. Let me see what else is in here. Oh, some bowerbirds. I was able to see a bowerbird's nest once. It was beautiful. You hear about all these things and you go out in the bush and you find them, and it's really nice. They're all ducks. It's a little vintagey type thing. No, I think that's about it. I've got a lot more down there to cut out, so. Okay, let's see. I like him up there. There's too many. We could have him coming out there. We could have a bit big. What about this little one? I quite like that. It brings the blue together there. Yeah, I just wonder about. These are the botanicals from Tracy, and I've just printed 2 to a page rather than the whole A4 page. And it just makes them a little bit smaller. Got a little bit of a red one there. I quite like that. It's going down. It's going down. Okay, let's just leave them on top and hope I don't knock them flying. So we'll just pop you down first. Some of these I've printed on stickers, but it looks like this one's not. So you're going to come down there, so we'll just... little one can go up there. We'll pop him down first. No, what Peter's doing out there, he's going, a lot of clanging and banging going on. That went on crooked. Oh well, it's going to have to stay because I think on stickers they take forever to get up. Now that one's going to go there, so yep. I did suggest that he dig some ground out there for me so that I can start planting some bulbs that I've got ready for when the spring comes. Now is he going down like that, I think? Going down to eat the berries. Okay, so there we have, we've got that one, and I will pop this little one on there. And botanical, that says, so we'll put that down. And I might get a number to go there as well. Actually, I might get I've got some big circles here somewhere. These are from, I think it's Tracy's Compendium set. Bit of a background there to, which way did it go? Yeah, I like it that way. God, he sounds like he's on the roof. And because it's a bit with the flowers and all, I might put some lace across the top up there as a little bit of interest. I'll put that down the side there. That looks nice. So we just need something across that top there. I was just thinking of a little piece of, oh no, that's a neck. That's a, what about, where's my, just take some of that off. Might be a little bit longer video again today. I'll have to see what goes. So just going to age that just a little bit. You want to be in on it too, do you, little bird? You might end up there yet. Now that one goes in there. That's that way. Yep, just for something, a little bit of interest. just pop that on there. It's got some aging on it too, which is nice. So this will be stuck to the page. See what sort of a little label we could put up there. Might just put you there too. What about a date? Yeah. We'll pop the date and the bird and we'll be done. So he can go there. The date can go there too. Bring that together. Yep. Just cut out some of my whale tail tabs with out of the coffee dyed paper. I had cut out some of the eco dyed paper, and it just needed a bit of strength behind it because it was a little bit thinned. So I put the coffee paper behind and cut the two out together, and they worked well, and plus now I've got two lots of tags. Tabs. Oh, you donkey. Helps to have them apart, doesn't it? Oh my lord. There we go. Now we're right. Beautiful. So there we have our Wendy's Journal Adventures Inspired Day 11. It's a tag, quick tag, Wendy said. Well, it's not so quick for me, but I think they will look really nice on the on a page. So I might just pop. Now you watch, it's going to be too big. It is too for my journal. Oh well. I'm going to have to have it sticking out, aren't I? Either that or Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, comment, share, and until we see you in the next video, happy crafting and bye for now.